alarms and imaginary arms just on me.
Please forgive me if my voice is a little bit hoarse today. Change of season, definitely coming down with something, but I just had to take the time today to just show you what I believe is just one of the most beautiful reverb / delay plugins that I've actually heard. Have a listen to this.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms and imaginary arms just on me. Just hold me in the moment. I swear that you're actually here. Hold me, yeah, yeah.
It's just, anyone who knows me, you know how I feel about Pulsar Modular stuff. It's just quality, but let's just jump straight into this. Essentially, this is a delay going into a reverb, which is just an amazing technique to get really beautiful reverb tails. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and set this to default, and to help you to understand the creativity of this plugin, I'm just going to go ahead and play with it and just showcase the process.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms and imaginary arms just on me. Just hold me in the moment. I swear that you're actually here. Hold me, yeah, yeah. Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms and imaginary arms just on me. Just hold me in the moment. I swear that you're actually here. Hold me, yeah, yeah. Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms and imaginary arms just on me. Just hold me in the moment. I swear that you're actually here. Hold me.
So, as I'm sure you could see through that example, there's a lot of controls, but it really isn't difficult to get a great sound. And the thing I love about Pulsar Modular plugins is every control that has been added to the graphic display, the UI, when you turn a knob, you really can hear what that thing is doing. So even without getting into the details of what every single control does, which I will do, you can just play with this thing and get great results. In particular, I love this Diffusion 2 knob. Oh my gosh, here we go. The nose is running. Please like and subscribe for my sacrifice today of still uploading a video. But this plugin's great because in the manual, it describes it as having an impact on how the sound interacts with the sides, I believe. So yeah, adjust how actively the signals interact with the virtual surfaces. But in reality, for me, it feels like an extension of this decay time. Check this out.
Where you hold me. Yeah, yeah. Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms and imaginary arms just on me. Just hold me in the moment. I swear that you're actually here. Hold me, yeah.
There's just so many creative possibilities with this thing, honestly. I'm really curious to hear what are some of your favorite reverbs and delays, because this video can also be a resource for other people. So just let me know in the comments down below some of your favorite reverb delay combinations, and I'm sure it will help everyone else as well. So to showcase the delay side of this plugin, it's set up quite simply. You've got regen, which essentially is your feedback, texture, which changes the tonality. Then you can have it in normal stereo mode or ping pong. Let's have a listen to how that sounds.
Yeah, where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arm.
But as I said, what makes this interesting is the combination of this delay going into the reverb, which we have up here. We can change which way round they are. We can have the reverb go into the delay, or we can have the delay go into the reverb, or we can have them run simultaneously. So delay and reverb running at the same time. So there's a lot of flexibility within this plugin. And now to take a listen to the reverb side, we have 3 different plates. So we have plate 1, plate 2, plate 3. You can think of this as small, medium, large.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me.
So you're probably thinking I can't really hear anything, but trust me, it's there. Have a listen to when I mute it.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me. Where you hold me.
So it could do that really short plate reverb thing really, really well. But then if we keep going through,
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me.
if you have a listen, you can hear the high end can get a little bit harsh at times, but then we can simply use this low cut filter here to be able to eliminate some of the sibilance that's triggering the reverb.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me.
Now this really short plate can get really interesting, especially if we play with a pre-delay.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me.
And then we'll add the delay going into that.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me. Just hold me. In the moment I swear that you're actually here. Hold me. Yeah, yeah.
I love tails, but you could just get really interesting results. Like honestly, I'm trying my best to not make this a half-an-hour video because there's so many sound design creative possibilities. But to showcase, for example, just how we can get a really, really long tail with this reverb, I'll go to plate 3.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me.
But then the really incredible thing again is if that's too much, then we can actually activate the duck, and then we can set it to either duck just the reverb, just the delay, or duck the delay and the reverb, or just duck the overall output. So in this case, I will just duck the reverb against the vocal. Check this out.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, an imaginary arms, just hold me. Just hold me. In the moment I swear that you're actually here.
Oh, it's so nice. I love doing things like this when I'm unwell because I forget about my nose and I can focus on my ears and the sound. But let's mess around and put the delay going into that for a second.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, and imaginary arms, just hold me.
It sounds more like an instrument in itself, like it's almost like a pad that's being layered beneath the vocal. But one little trick here is if we don't want the reverb to be completely delayed, so at the moment the reverb's only coming in 1/8 left and right ping pong, then we can play with the wet dry of the delay. So we still got a bit of the dry signal going into the reverb as well as the delay, and then we can get more of a appropriate blend between reverb and delay. Check this out.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, and imaginary arms, just hold me. Just hold me. In the moment I swear that you're actually here. Hold me. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to push the saturation. Now, this saturation model, I believe, has been taken from the P930, which, as you know, is an amazing plugin. It's literally on my mix bus. If you want my mix bus settings, then be sure to take this, pause the video, and steal these settings because, bruv, this can make any mix sound better, I promise you. But this is the way that I love to use this. I don't tend to use the output and input knob too much, but when I want more volume, I just tend to turn this up because I find it thickens the character as well as increasing the volume. Check this out.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, and imaginary arms, just hold me.
Can you hear how it's giving it that sense of presence? I'm going to flip it down again.
Where you hold me, there's no end, no alarms, and imaginary arms, just hold me.
So I really think that's a cheat code, having the P930's saturation built into this reverb. There's so many creative possibilities with this plugin, and I don't want to make it a really long video because the great thing with Pulsar Modular is they have like a 30-day free demo. So just click the link down below, head over to the website, download the demo, just throw it across a few things in your mix and just see how you feel and how you find it. My name's Alex Elliott. Sorry I'm a little bit unwell today, but if you like this content, then like, subscribe. It really helps the channel and it goes a long way. Other than that, I look forward to seeing you all next time.